Hi you guys, if you want to learn how to make my easy and delicious creamy crab linguine, stay tuned. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is melt some butter. I have 2 tablespoons of butter here. Once it is melted, I'm going to go ahead and add in 1 small shallot. I love the flavor of shallot when I want like a mild onion flavor. It also adds a little bit of sweetness and it complements the crab really well. I love shallots. So once our shallots are cooked down, just like so, we're going to go ahead and add in our minced garlic. You guys know I love my minced garlic. About a half a tablespoon or so. You don't need a whole lot. We're going to give this a stir for about 30 to 45 seconds so we won't burn our garlic. We're adding in 1 pint of heavy cream. We're going to go ahead and give this a stir, and this is going to simmer for several minutes, for about 5 to 8 minutes or so. You definitely want to keep an eye on it, but you want it to simmer on like a low to medium heat until it becomes nice and thick. So while our sauce is doing its thing, we're going to go ahead and cook our pasta. I have a big pot of boiling water here, and I'm adding a decent amount of salt to it. We're going to go ahead and add our pasta in about 3/4 of the box, not the entire box, but we're going to go ahead and let that do its thing. You just want to look at the directions on the back of the box, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and season up our sauce here. I have some thyme. I love thyme, you guys, and we have some dill weed as well. These 2 herbs work beautifully with crab. If you have some tarragon, that will work really well too. We're adding in some salt and pepper, and that is it, you guys. That is all this sauce needs as far as seasoning. We're going to go ahead and give this a good stir, just like so, making sure that everything is nicely combined. Our sauce is thickening up really nicely, so now is a good time to go ahead and taste to make sure our seasoning is on point. You can adjust if need be at this stage. Now we're adding in the cheese. You guys, I shredded up some fontina cheese, about 4 ounces of it. I love fontina. I think it goes perfectly with this dish. It's like a mild flavor. It's nice and buttery and smooth. It melts beautifully, as you can see, and it does not compete with the flavor of the crab. So you wouldn't want to use like a cheddar or Gouda or feta or blue cheese or something like that, something really pungent that will kind of take away from the sweetness and the mildness of the crab. And speaking of crab, we're going to go ahead and add that into our sauce, just like so. I'm adding in 1 container of deshelled crab. You definitely want to put your crab in another container and make sure that you take out any shells that could be left over. Once you're done with that, you're going to go ahead and add in your linguine or whatever pasta you decide to choose for this dish, and give it a nice toss until everything is well combined. And that is it, you guys. My easy and delicious creamy crab linguine. This is definitely a hit in my household. Even my super picky 3-year-old loves this. My son goes back for seconds. My husband goes back for thirds. This is so good, you guys. It's nice and creamy. It has crab all throughout. The flavor of the sauce is just beautiful, you guys. This is definitely a must try. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up and share with a friend if you would like. I love you guys so much, and I thank you so much for clicking and watching. It really does mean a lot. Check out my food playlist for other delicious recipes, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Until then, bye.